up, everybody, and welcome back to the Reality Kingdom, where we talk all things reality, TV, or whatever. I'm your host, Pharaoh, and I'm joined by our wonderful co-host, Lily. How you doing?
I'm doing well. I'm doing swell. You know, the girls are late. Sorry. Okay, miss a bit, girl.
I ain't never asked to be the shit, girl. Don't call me sis, because I'm... Okay. This episode of X on the Beach was, girl, all over the place. I fear. But hey, we move. We gotta do. We gotta talk about how we're gonna talk about it. So, bitch, let's get to it. The fuck.
Ooh, Alexis look good.
Girl, Alexis is a pretty. I fear. All right, y'all. Is it looking empty? It is, but that's because the bitches wasn't doing shit. Okay. Anyways, so we didn't start off the episode this way. But we gonna talk about these two people first because we're gonna talk about these two people.
We're gonna get through them.
Girl, so Bryce and Kat are not connected in any way. But they got mad at each other?
Mm-hmm. So let's just start with Ray and Alexis because it just leads into it.
Okay. Alexis comes into the villa because she's Ray ex. Alexis is the girl that Ray was friends with or what?
No, he was literally dating her before he went on Love Island. And he literally he told her before going on Love Island, I'm not gonna do anything. My thing is, girl, he was going on Love Island. So she literally said that while he was kissing and having sex with Carol, she was at home with his mama and daddy.
Watching the show.
And that's who Carol in the beginning was like, did you go home to your ex after?
Mm-hmm.
And
he did.
Yes.
Girl, so basically Alexis walks into the villa and she's like, yeah, me and Ray were literally dating and I am feeling Ray or whatever. And I just want to see if there's something that could ever happen with that because, you know, I never wanted to end things. He just was a cheater. And so Ray was like, I mean, low-key, you know, I mean, Alexis is still cute. I still like Alexis. It's kind of clear that Ray like, well, fuck Alexis, but I don't know after fuck if anything would ever happen.
He seems like that ship has sailed. I don't know. I feel like that's how he's kind of entertaining it. That's why I don't know why he chose her to stay. That was confusing to me.
Girl, so me neither. So Ray is given the Ray is at the beach. And at the beach is also Nicole P, who is Ray's ex. So Ray and Nicole P are at the beach. Somebody else there, but who cares? And so basically Alexis comes with a message in a bottle. And so the message in the bottle is for Ray. And the message reads, we are now playing Big Brother. Vote to evict either Alexis or Nicole.
And I was gagged. I was like, when did they start doing eliminations on X Beach? I was so confused. And immediately I'm thinking, well, he's gonna pick Nicole P. I was like, this is such a dumb twist. Like, literally, I'm like, this is a dumb twist. Like, of course he's gonna send Alexis home. Why would he want Alexis here? Nicole has already been here. She has a dude. Like, I didn't think it would be fucked up if he didn't pick her. But I was like, it just makes sense for him to pick her. Pick Nicole P.
I just want y'all to know everything that happens in this episode is based around the fact that X on the Beach is losing money. I need y'all to watch the show. Like, let's I need y'all to tune in. I need y'all to donate, bitch. I don't know, like X on the Beach.
Because they're getting the girls about it here.
Do y'all have a GoFundMe? Because
they said, and the thing is, we said it last episode. We was like, this is not X on the Beach. This is niggas on vacation. He said, MTV producer said, y'all not gonna live up in this house rent free. You're gonna work.
You're gonna pay the rent.
You say Devon is the therapist, okay? Okay, she's working for her money. Okay, she's working for it. You other bitches not gonna just sit in this house and do nothing. You better fight and do something.
So, very Big Brother style, Ray was like, well, I just feel like my alliance with Nicole P is over, so I just want to create a new one with Alexis. And he sends Nicole P home. Remember, Nicole P is the one who was talking to Bryce or whatever, and Bryce was really feeling Nicole P hard, and they was besties. So that was real cute, but now she's gone, so it doesn't matter. Anyways, Ray and Alexis are now going to have a conversation, and Ray and Alexis talk, and they're like, Alexis basically like, I mean, you still fine. Like, regardless, like, you still fine. I still kind of want to see what's going to happen. And Ray's like, I mean, you know, Like, we can see what's gonna happen. But clearly, Ray is like an ain't shit nigga. He's hashtag the ain't shit nigga because we will see later on that Ray ain't shit. So basically,
sadly, unfortunately.
So they walk back to the villa. Ray, Alexis, and whoever the fuck. Oh, Bryce was who? No, it wasn't. Somebody else was there. They go back to the villa. Okay, her irrelevant ass. So they go back to the villa, and as they go back to the villa, as they go back to the villa, everybody's like, "Where's Nicole? Where's Nicole? Where'd Nicole go?" It's given X on the Beach was like, we had 2 Nicoles and 1 had to go. And so they told Ray it's getting confusing. Like, get her out of here. I don't know. Because Nicole was only there for a check anyways. And she
this really just shows they didn't give a fuck about Nicole relationship with Bryce. She said, Nicole, you are only here for Ray's storyline. Remember that, bitch.
So they come back in the house and I literally have written down, Bryce is dramatic. Y'all, Bryce, mind you, Bryce met Nicole P
2 days ago.
2 days ago.
72 hours ago.
They met on Monday. This is Wednesday. So on Wednesday, bitch, she's gone. Bryce literally has a fucking, what's it called when the victors of Hunger Games go around to each district, bitch. Anyways, Bryce literally has a tour of his sobbing.
Crying.
And so he goes to every person in the villa pleading his case like he's nominated for eviction about how the fuck about.
And the thing is, he was kind of, because Ray came in, Ray, approached him. He said, like, honestly, look, no disrespect, but I feel like I had resolved things with Nicole. I needed to do something else. And Bryce acted like he wanted to be mad. And it's like, first of all, Bryce, how you gonna be mad? Like, at the end of the day, I feel like Ray had a point. Like, at the same time, I do understand, like, he definitely did not take in consideration their feelings, but should he? It's not about them. It's really not.
It's like, literally not.
Like I said, she was his, like, that twist was always there. She was always going to be connected to his storyline. So whoever she connected with, this was going to be the outcome, regardless.
Mm-hmm. So basically, Ray explained that basically me and Alexis could rekindle something. Nicole wasn't talking to me. She was talking to Bryce, and I'm not Bryce. He literally said, I'm not Bryce. Because he's not. He's Ray, I fear. So anyways, Bryce is sad and dramatic and crying and woot the woot the woot. And it's like, girl, like, you got your check. Like, be cool.
And
like,
you still got a boat and a big dick. So I don't understand what's the problem.
Like, what's this? You got 2 out of 3. Like, I don't know. You don't got the girl. Anyways, so we can finish up Ray and Alexis' storyline because basically later on in the episode, we see Alexis is feeling down. And so she approaches Ray and she's like, well, Ray, I just don't see that you're opening up to me. I feel like you're kind of being closed off, reserved. This isn't how you were. So I just feel like
because he has not talked to this girl at all. And that's why I'm just like, honestly, you could have just kept Nicole P in the house. Bryce wouldn't be over here ready to sit off himself. Like, for what? Like, for what?
Literally for what? And then basically Ray is like, I'm gonna try, but and he has a confession. He's like, I'm just not feeling the chemistry. Like, there's no chemistry. And it's like, girl, why is she here? But we move. So is that it? That's it.
That's it for Ray and Alexis.
But Ray and Alexis, girl,
Bryce and Kat. So the Bryce and Kat drama. Let's really just deep dive into this.
Before you get into it, remember what I said earlier about everything that's happening is because X on the Beach needs a GoFundMe. Mm-hmm. So keep that in mind. Keep going. I'm sorry.
Okay, so we get a scene. It's a shot in the middle of the night, right? Kat is upset about it. Kat and Bryce arguing about a heater. He's saying it was a heater. She's saying it's an air conditioning. I'm assuming they're drunk or whatnot. And we just hearing beep, 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 because obviously they think we're children and we can't hear curse words. So then it goes to commercial. It comes back. We learned that Bryce and Kat has been kicked off. Now, I had to take it to the Twitter streets to figure out what was going on. And here is the ultimate tea of it all. So, Kat said on Twitter, the reason why they were sent home, because someone essentially asked, she said, he called me a bitch, he called me a cunt, and R word. Mm-hmm. I told him that he shouldn't use that word, especially when I am neurodivergent, and it's a slur. To which he's responded saying, oh, so I was right, you are R-worded. Mm-hmm. So I slapped him on the bottom of the foot, and I'll do it again. And she said that after the show, basically after the episode, Bryce slid in her DMs was like, "Hey, Kat, try apologizing." I'm not reading all that, but he apologized, and she was like, "Not him sending an apology 9 months after it happened, but less than 1 day after I tweeted about it." Really gagged him up. I mean, clearly Bryce is a weirdo because using the R word in 2022 is weird. Like,
grow up, I fear. Like, how old are we? I fear. Like, I don't know.
Like, that's weird. Like on national television, like really, the fact that she's actually neurodivergent, it's like.
Let me tell y'all what really happened. The Ex on the Beach producers, after Nicole P left, went to Bryce and said, "Bryce, it's you. You're done." So Bryce needed to figure out a way to exit himself from the premises. You remember when Reneen did it?
Yeah.
She made up a fake, whatever that was. You remember when, like, this has happened before. It's a reoccurring theme. They're getting tapped on the shoulder and then let know that they got to go. So Bryce decided to go this route. Was it a smart route? It was a bad route. But what do we expect from a white man?
Yeah, not much. Nothing. And he's a weirdo. I mean,
not much.
Nicole P, girl, dodge the bullet, sister.
Girl, Nicole P was doing that for
the check.
My
sister was doing it for the check, and she still got sent home. That's the sad part.
I know she was doing good too. All right, that's it. The fuck, Bryce and Kat are out. Moving along. Boom. Child. Let's talk about Rick, and Darren first because, child, it's just a reoccurring theme of this episode. We need a check. Ex on the Beach sat them down, sat everybody down.
It was like, look,
we're not getting the view
going on.
Like we need some. Give us something, or you're out. Period. like that's
honestly, I don't know if MTV sat them down or they just learned from what they were seeing. Because at this point, Nicole P, Bryce,
they're getting eliminated, bitch. They're getting eliminated. Do something or you're out. And as you see, within these next 2 episodes, Mike and Arise come out of nowhere. Where were they at? like Davon is like, "Oh, let me find me a booth." Like the girls are scattering. They said we were.
Okay, you are not gonna be out. No.
So okay,
not my vacation.
Darren and Ricky at the beginning, they talk and they do their literally daily fucking routine of they have a conversation every morning. "You're doing good, sweetie." And Ricky's like, "Am I doing good?" And Darren's like, "You're doing good so far. You've shown action."
And then she we've been really good, like, I just feel like, I don't know, like, I always kind of just like a little doubt, but he's been doing so good, and I just feel like we actually can be something outside of this.
Girl.
Anyways. The same thing 3 episodes.
So, girl, they're all on the couch. Well, a lot of them are on the couch, and Darren and Ricky are cuddled up, minding their fucking business. Darren has a glass of wine, so she's clearly not all the way there. But, anyways, so Darren is like, "Hey, you want to go talk?" And Ricky was like, "What you mean? You want to go fuck?" And she was like, and so she gets up and angrily.
I'm sorry.
It's like, girl, I'm not. Wait. I'm not exaggerating. That was a conversation. I fear.
And like, if you blink and you're not paying attention for like 1 second, you'll miss it. It was like. They're arguing now? I don't know. And the thing is, I really do not want to invalidate how Darren is feeling. I understand 100% where she's coming from. I get it. I do. But I just felt like it was given. We stay in Villa.
They talk on the show.
We're not getting sent home.
It's like when you sit your kids down and you like, if y'all fuck up one more time, y'all all on punishment. And that's what happened. They sat them down and Darren was like, "Hey, we gonna have to do something, Ricky. Like, I know we're all good, but we're not all good. Let's spice it up." Girl, Darren is crying. These next 3 notes, insane. Darren is crying. "You're crying? What happened, babe?" Like, mind you, no tear is dropping down, but she's crying, I fear. She's, you just, Uta. And she has a confession. She's like, clearly, Ricky, does she even have a confession or is she saying it? Whatever. She's like, clearly, Ricky is still the same Ricky.
And
still the same Ricky he was.
And things like that. And it was just like, I don't think it was giving that at all.
It was definitely giving. Mind you, they're drunk, laying down, cuddled up, and she's like, "You want to go talk?" Like, girl, of course, a man, not even a man, any human's gonna be like, "Are you trying to fuck right now?" Mind you, he wasn't even saying, "Let's go fuck." He said, "Were you trying to fuck?" Like, actually confused, and she's mad over like a confused, and it's like, what? Okay, whatever.
The girls were drunk. Let's just say that the girls were.
I have written down. Ricky is hilarious because Darren pulls him to the side, and she's crying, and when she's crying, and he's talking to her. She's like, "Why would you do that?" And Ricky's like, "Up, I'm stupid, I'm dumb, and I'm an idiot. I shouldn't have done that." And it's like, Ricky is on point. That's exactly what a man should do. Admit that they're dumb. I know that's right. Ricky is hashtag the man. You remember we was talking about Ray earlier, and that Ray ain't shit. Ricky's the opposite. Mm-hmm. Ricky is shit. Like, Ricky makes me think there's hope out here, guys. Like,
and I just feel like Ricky, like, honestly, I would fuck. So call me.
Right. I don't know. Like, if you want to fuck, we can fuck. like, I don't know. Like, I don't know what Darren was thinking in that moment. I don't know if she needs to wash her pussy up real quick and she needs to make a scene. But me, look, we can fuck anytime. I'm always ready for you, then.
Oh no.
I know that's right. So after that, I wrote down Darren is dramatic. So Darren literally goes to the room, lays on the bed, and Arise walks up and she's like, "Arise, move the bed. Arise, move the bed." Darren! So the bed gets moved slightly. Mind you, when we talked about separating the beds 1, 2, 3 times. When they separate the beds, babe, it's like the beds are my hand. They do this. Like, babe, might as well keep them together.
For a comfortable sleep, honestly.
For a comfortable sleep. So Ricky and Darren moved the bed around, but who cares? After that, Ricky has a conversation with Elias, and Ricky is just a good man. Because Ricky is like, honestly, like, I hurt her feelings, so that's all on me. I need to make sure that I fix it, and I want to fix it now. I don't need any turmoil, any shit, like nothing. Like, I need to be the man that I am. Girl.
When I tell you the pussy I don't have got so wet, oh my God, y'all.
And the pussy I do have started leaking. Like, I don't know. Like,
you are a boy.
Woo!
Yeah.
So, Ricky hit me up. Like, I don't know. It's just that simple. So, anyways, after that, Ricky and Darren, they talk about the issue, and Darren basically has a confession. She's like, I want to talk to him because what if, like, what he said literally wasn't anything and I'm just wrong? And ding, 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 babe. And so she talks to Darren. I mean, Ricky talks to Darren, and they have a conversation. And Ricky apologizes when, honestly, let's be for real. He didn't have to apologize. Like, you did nothing wrong, sweetie, I fear. I don't believe he should have, well, I don't believe in apologies. So why is Ricky apologizing to Darren?
That's an extreme opinion. I think it's nice that he, at the end of the day, whether she overreacted or not, she was hurt. Period. And if you love her, like you say you love her, then in that moment, you know, of course, don't give her, like, when she was overreacting initially, it was kind of like, I mean, he didn't. Well, the thing is, he's still like, I don't know. Like, that's a man. That's a man.
It's a man regardless, I fear.
That's a man.
And look, honestly, men are always wrong regardless. So him apologizing just makes sense. No, honestly, him apologizing just makes sense. If it was me, I probably would apologize. But in the back of my head, I would be like, why am I apologizing to this dumbass? Like, what? But we move. So Ricky apologizes, and Darren's like, okay, yay, you can fuck me now. And it's like, girl. Oh, but she did talk about how she feels like he's always like just thinking about her body. But the conversation to me just doesn't matter because that's not what he was thinking about. Like, that's not what he meant. That's not what his intentions was in that time. Like, we saw the misunderstanding. But anyways, we move.
So all I gotta say is, Ricky,
that was that. Girl. Ricky.
That's all we're saying.
Ricky. Emma. Okay, so then we get into Emily, Kira, and David. If you recall, Kira and David were in the villa together and they were canoodling. Then Emily is Kira's ex. She came into the villa and Kira was like, ooh, what the fuck is it, David? But then Kira was like, well, Emily never wants to go a little deeper, and I kind of want to go a little deeper, you know? So that's where we stand right there. And so at the end of last episode, Kira had said something positive about David, and her and David are still friends, or whoop. So Emily kind of feels some type of way about that. So starting this episode off, Emily's like, I want to make a cute little date for me and Kira so that me and Kira can really like, get into it, what we need to get into. So they go on the date. When they go on the date, they like have these cute little questions. They're like, oh, what would happen if you went on Survivor? What would happen if this, and this? And Kira is essentially like, Emily.
What the hell are we talking about? What? Like, Kira was basically like, Survivor.
No, literally. She was like, Emily just doesn't go below the surface. And I just can't do that. Like, I can't do a bitch who's not trying to get deep. And I feel for Emily because I feel like Emily's that's just her. It takes a lot. And that's just how some
and we're also on national television.
That too, or whatever. So that's what happens, and Kira's feeling some type of way. Meanwhile, Emily's like, "Ooh, this date is going so well." She's
over here like, "Yeah, she loves me. I definitely gagged up Miss David. Like, she is not worried about that man. I got her right in the palm of my hands. Pussy's
whole time, Kira like, "Ooh, I'm just thinking about David and that dick
and that big ass
girl and that boy, yada yada." Legs.
Wait. Speaking of, did we catch the scene? Did you see the scene with David? Legs.
We had a top. Oh, bro, yes! Bro, the whole episode, David is out here like just showing his booty off because there was another scene he was in a red towel, and his booty was like, girl, booty so big. Lord. Why I keep lost? Okay. So, anyways, goddamn. What happens? After this, David is going to be talking to the boy. Oh, girl. David and Davon's Angels. Davon's crew is going to be talking, which is David, Mike, and Ray. And they're all talking. And David is basically like, I mean, I'm fucking with Kira, but Emily just in the fucking way. Like, Emily is a big ass cock blocker, and she pissing me off. And they was basically like, in my opinion, they was giving him bad advice.
Terrible advice.
Mike was like, I mean, just don't do anything. Like, just let. And it's like, Mike, are you set
she's gonna want you more? Like, Mike, is this high school? Mike, it's giving.
Right. Well, I guess it worked. I fear. I don't know. Legs, hips, and body. Y'all, scream Candy Burst, queen of Big Brother, Candy Gleesling. So after that, or whatever, what happens, bitch? Oh my god,
we can get off track. Nothing really happened.
Okay. After that, there was a bunch of shit that happened with the woo. And there's a moment that Kira basically is like, I mean, hey, Emily's cute or whatever, but I want some David. Like, I'm feeling real David-y right now. So her and David start, cuddling, colluding. They're all drunk, having fun, and they sneak upstairs. So Kira and David are sneaking upstairs, and they start kissing and rubbing.
They twist the pit.
Kissing and rub up and Philip. Kissing and rub up and Philip on them all night.
They push them twin beds together, girl, and they get real nasty. Emily, they do it. That's the one thing about David.
He gonna do it in front of right in somebody's face.
He don't give a damn. And
disrespectful.
Kira is really playing all of these bitches. That's the
in their face because everybody want her, and she chooses and pick.
I can't be thinking like, oh, Kira, like, girl, why are you like you gonna let David play you too? No, Kira is playing this man like a dog.
Kira is just using everybody. When she wants some dick, she go to David. When she wants some pussy, she go to Emily. I fear. Like, I don't know.
The best of both worlds. Mix it all together. Okay.
So Emily, at first I wrote down Emily catches them kissing and cuddling. And then I was like, well, she really don't catch shit because they don't give a damn. She didn't catch
it, or did she walk by it?
She walked into the room and they was kissing and cuddling.
Like they wasn't gagged at all. They were like, she gonna see.
It moved along. After that, Emily has one last conversation with Nicole. Oh, Nicole.
Mm-hmm. Nicole, because Nicole gone.
That's right. Nicole, and basically, we could just say Nicole. Emily has a conversation with Nicole. She's like, I feel disrespected.
And I will say she should. That's a disrespectful ass shit. I said it was disrespectful when they did it in front of Danny. It's disrespectful now. Kira and Danny, can y'all please get a separate room? They got other rooms in there. There's a bathroom in there. go somewhere else. Y'all gotta fuck right in front of everybody. Like, I just feel like, especially when you know that someone in the house that feels a certain way about you, I think it is 100% disrespectful. 100%.
1,000%. I don't think that was necessary. They could have went to the Shaq.
You just went on a date with her is running.
Literally, y'all could have went to Shaq fuck. Y'all could have went to that bed outside and fucked and canoodled and cuddled. Or I don't know, Kira, close your legs. I fear, like I don't know.
Oh
no. No, look, I'm not shaming her, but
yeah, because honestly, at the end of the day, if it was me, I would have been fucking David down myself.
Hey,
I'm thinking, I don't care if she's fucking David. Just do it somewhere where Emily don't have to walk in and damn, like, you damn, look at Elaine.
Girl, Elaine, whatever that man name is.
One thing about it, it's a man. Look at him.
Oh
wow.
My God.
I know when Mike opened that door, he came to that boy. Mike was like,
Mike pussy dropped off here. So let's talk about Reese and Mike real quick. Girl, like I said, the producer sat everybody down and said, do something or you're out. So Reese and Mike, they're like, we're gonna play it smart. We're gonna drop a seed and then we'll do something tomorrow. Mm-hmm. So the seed was dropped this episode, and next episode is gonna be the actual, the check that they're gonna be cashing in. So this episode, they had a conversation, and Elise was like, Mike, I don't know, I just feel like you're still a little childish. And Mike was like, I mean, but you still my baby. And Reese was like, And then she had a confessional, and she was like, Mike is just, he's just not, child, y'all, they lying. They just saying whatever. Reese, if you watching, girl, thumbs up. Put a thumbs up if we right, and a thumbs down if we wrong.
She stayed in that villa. She stayed in that villa.
She got that check. I know that's right.
She got it. I love it.
So, move. After that, Mike, girl, get this. They're all sitting at the couch where they give them announcements, and the bottle and the message was like, Mike and Nicole, and Reese was like, Mike and Nicole. And no, not just Reese, bitch, me. I was confused. I was like,
looking gorgeous down.
Girl, every day. It's a model, I fear. Every damn day.
Top model, bitch.
Bitch. Tyra White. Anyways, Reese Banks. So Mike and Nicole are going to the Shack of Secrets, but okay, they went to Shack of Secrets, right? And they get this iPad, girl. So there's an iPad there.
They need two people. They really just need
right, two random people.
They even need two people?
They really could have just sent them in, babe. So Mike and Nicole, they're looking at this iPad, and I literally wrote down, the producers are messy, because the iPad randomly has like, Nicole, Bryce didn't give a fuck about you. And then she swiped Mike, Reese don't even like you. Then she swiped Mike, why you still fucking with David? And then he swiped Nicole, who you have no man in the house. And it's like, why are y'all dragging them? And so they did all of that. And then the duck walks in. And like, this is why I knew they had no budget. Because why is the duck here? Let's talk about it. Why is there a man in a duck suit randomly walking in? Not she drinking. Anyways, after the duck walks in and walks out, what the fuck was the point of that? That just pissed me off. A line fine ass walks in. And when a line fine ass walk in, Mike and Nicole try to play it cute.
It's Mike and Emily.
It was an irrelevant person. I'm so sorry. Oh my God! I didn't know who it literally doesn't matter, y'all. It does not matter. A line walks in, and whoever was there, bitch, it could have been anybody. Goddamn Casper and his friendly ghost. They pussy dropped because the line was looking fine. And then Jonathan walked in past them, and look, Jonathan, love you, you cute, They set you up because
why they bring you in behind this goddess of a man?
This fine ass man, and I know you're feeling the same way. Girl, a line is fine, I fear. And we're not the only ones who think that. So, He gets to the villa when he gets to the villa. Immediately Devon is like, they sat us down, and this is my go-to to get my check. Let me collect my check right now. So immediately Devon is like, Alliance.
That's a man.
That's a man right there, and it is. It is. She's like, that's a man, so I want him. Devon had been feeling like, rewind. Early in the episode, Devon and Kat were talking before Kat got literally evicted. So Devon and Kat were talking, and Devon was like, I really feel like I just don't have nobody in the villa who's for me, you know? And she has a diary room, and she's like, I need me, you know, a man who's a real Christian man. He believes in God, but he got a little thug in him. I know that's right, you know? And so Devon's just
that's why she like Jamar a little bit, because Jamar a little hood nigga. He like, he got a little hood
in him. You know, he gonna slap you around a little bit. Low-key, Devon like, what happened, B? Oh, she was just feeling like nobody in here was for her. And so when Align walks in, she's like, ooh, maybe somebody's here for me. So she's already feeling him. So they all are introducing themselves and getting to meet him, and Devon just walked right to him.
We love a bold woman.
Stands right next to him, and she's like,
exactly what the fuck she wants.
Mm-hmm. And so she kind of mentions that to Align. She's like, I like a man who knows what he wants. And actually, Align says it first. Align's like, you know, I feel like everything needs to just be straightforward in a relationship. I want to talk about it right there. If we have a problem, I want to get it done. And if you recall, Devon's main problem with Jamar was that this nigga did not speak to her. Yeah. Literally, if there was a problem, he wouldn't discuss the problem. Literally, the day Jamar left, he wasn't trying to discuss anything. So Align coming up to her,
he can't communicate.
Exactly. So Align telling her the most important thing is that we discuss it and we dead it and we talk it out. And before we go to bed, we can't go to bed mad. And so Devon pussy is throbbing right now, and so is mine. So Devon is feeling. So Devon is feeling real good at this point, and she's like, ooh, So, mind you, as all of this is going on, we see confessionals from Nicole O. And Nicole O is like, that's a man. And it is. It is. Nicole is like, ooh, that's a man.
Nicole peeped as well.
And she wants that man too. But Devon peeped that Nicole peeped. Because if you know Devon from Big Brother, that girl is intuitive down. Bitch, a fly could fall in the villa, and she was like, it's a fly in the villa somewhere. Like, that bitch gonna know, I fear. So, Devon peeped that Nicole O was peeping her man, and she was like, it really don't matter. One thing about Devon, she don't care about the other girl. Whoever the other girl is, it doesn't matter. Devon is doing Devon, and if Devon wants Align, Devon and Align gonna want each other, I fear. So, that's what is going on with them, period. And shit, that's it.
Shit, really? Jonathan got an ex named Joel that may be coming. Do we care? I don't. No say. So,
God damn, y'all.
So the people going to the beach next episode is Emily, Jonathan, and Ricky. So we probably
let's cut the shit. Jonathan X gonna come in, and then probably in a few days, Align X gonna come in, and then from then on, the circle is complete, and it's gonna be the rest of them in the house. And with the rest of them in the house, they're gonna just stay there and be on vacation. They better be bringing in the checks though, because X on the Beach will remove you, babe.
Will remove you.
The moral of this episode is do something, bitch. Because if you don't do nothing, you're getting eliminated. I fear, evicted. I fear. We're done. Watch our other shit and subscribe and follow. Like, that's it. I fear. Bye. I fear.